My Telegram channel has a lot of interesting stories. Link in the description.
You weren't popped out in some regular maternity ward, bro, but in this swanky private clinic in Kobe that's straight up owned by the clan. Your first memory ain't mom's sweet lullaby, nah, it's the reek of cig smoke, salty sea air, and those tatted up backs. Your old man Dickie-san is a direct underboss to the head honcho of Yamaguchi-gumi. You're the Chōnan, the big shot eldest son. Your future was all mapped out before you could even waddle on your own 2 feet. 1985, War. Yamaichi. While Japan's swimming in bubble economy cash, your crib turns into a fortified bunker with windows taped up like a paranoid's wet dream. At school, kids give you the wide berth. Teachers are polite as hell, voices shaking, and classmates folks whisper, "That's the Yakuza kid." Nobody slaps you with bad grades, even for a blank sheet. That's your first perk and your first damn curse. You see your pops rarely. He rolls in at dawn, stinking of whiskey and gunpowder. Sometimes he tosses a fat wad of yen on the table, thick as a brick. Buy whatever the hell you want, kid. But what you really crave is him playing catch with YA, sans the bulletproof vest. 1986, first lesson. Year 10. Pops takes you to work at the warehouse in the port. There's this dude tied to a chair. He skimmed from the communal pot. Pops hands you a heavy ashtray. Smash him, or I'll snap his fingers. You ball but swing weak, all clumsy-like. Pops chuckles and schools you on fist clenching, right. That day, you get it, pities for suckers, and in Yamaguchi-gumi, weaklings get devoured. 1987, initiation. At 15, you rebel in hard. You join a Bossako gang, those biker punks. You tear around in kamikaze gear, scrapping it with steel pipes, trying to ditch your old man's shadow. But irony's a bitch, this is just kiddie school for future Yakuza. After your first bust, the clan's lawyer quietly bails you out. At home, Pops don't yell, he pours a cup of sake. The Sakazuki ritual. Time to man up, he says. In the cup's reflection, you see not a teen, but a crook. You down it. No turning back. First days in the office. You figured they'd hand you a piece? Hell no. You're Haizumi, a grunt servant. Up at 5 a.m. scrubbing the joint, emptying ashtrays, cooking grub. No special treatment for the boss's kid, nah, they ride you twice as hard. You learn to read the air, Kukio Yomu, catch the boss's vibe from an eyebrow twitch. One time, you forget cigs for a senior bro. He stubs his butt out on your hand. You don't yelp, you apologize. Sumi Mason. You stare at the burn. That's your first badge of honor. Now you're family. Your ticket to the elite is Irizumi. You head to the outskirts to a master who inks by hand with bamboo sticks. Shaki. That needle rip sound haunts your nightmares. 400 hours of agony. You endure hellish fever, body burning, skin peeling like rags. Whining would shame a lieutenant's son. A year later, a risen dragon comes alive on your back. Now the straight world's doors slam shut forever. You're a walking masterpiece, banned from public baths. Now your style's your weapon. You rock flashy double-breasted suits, synthetic so blood washes out easy, and white kicks. It's tacky as hell, but it's our vibe. Key item, business card with the clan's gold emblem that makes folks turn pale. Pager on your belt buzzes with 893 codes, Yakuza. Cayenne heat's risky, gun gets you 10 years. Your tools, telescoping batten up the sleeve and a hefty Zippo lighter in your fist to save your knuckles on punches. Collecting debts. Your first gig, Daritate. You roll up to a debtor's factory. Old geezer bows to the floor, beg Jin for more time. Months up yesterday, uncle, you say low, flicking gash on his papers. Your job ain't to off him, but crush his hope. You grab a heavy wrench and smash the control panel of his main machine, his busy's heart. Wham, wham. Metal bends. Sparks fly. I'll be back tomorrow for the dough. You toss over the old man's sobs. Outside, you chug cold coffee from a vending machine to kill the nausea. Nailed it, boss, says your flunky. You nod. You've offed pity in yourself. January 17, 1995. You wake a sec before it hits. Gut instinct, then the world explodes. It ain't a tremor, it's a vertical hurl, like a giant chucked your pad at the ground. Bed bounces, walls crack like snap-pin bones. Your whiskey collection cabinet shatters. Darkness. Just car alarms while in, and that sick-sweet gas stink from busted pipes. You crawl to the balcony. Winter chill bites deep. Nada district, your stronghold, wrecked. Wooden houses folded like cards. Famous Hanshin Expressway flipped on its side, eastern sky glowing orange from fires. You know the old world's toast. You bolt to the main clan office. Generators hum, lights on. Yakuza moves faster than the suits. While Tokyo ministers sip coffee, bosses bark orders. Out comes the Wakagashira in a tracksuit. Open warehouses, load water, rice, blankets. The world gotta see who's really running this town. You ditch your Versace jacket for a nylon one with the clan emblem. You ain't a thug no more, you're a rescuer. In the park-turned-refugee camp, chaos reigns. No gov help, roads sliced. But Yamaguchi-gumi's black trucks are here. You hand water to a crying woman, the kind of fam you'd shake down for debts in peacetime. She spots your ink but bows. Thanks. You shovel 20 hours straight, pulling survivors. Hands blistered bloody, but it's honest blood. Beside you, killer bros turn heroes. For the first time, you feel like a samurai protector, not a parasite. 3 days later, army shows. You slump on rubble, wiped but proud. Pops approaches, clean-shaven. He didn't shovel, he was on the horn. We did good, Dad, you ask. He smirks. Helped them, son. Bought their loyalty with rice sacks. Now we'll take their cash. He gestures at ruins. I see trillions of yen. All this concrete gotta go, rebuilt. Gov hands budgets. We snag contracts. We saved them so they work for us. He flicks his cig into dust. This ends. Tomorrow, suit up. War for trash starts, gotta chase rivals off this feed-in trough. Kobe rebuilds post-quake. For Normies, hope. For Yamaguchi-gumi, gold rush. Your new role, Shoriga. Industrial waste disposal manager. Ditch flashy jackets for grey work coat and hard hat. You look legit biz, but your game's dirtier than dope. City needs millions of tons hauled. Legal dumping's pricey. Your job, cheap it out. Nights, your truck convoys dump concrete and rebar in forests. Bury it on scared farmers' fields. Toboshi, make it fly away. Trash vanishes, cash appears. Each run nets you a fat envelope. You know you're poisoning the land, but money don't stink, just ink. Pop sees your wins, hooks you new gig. Now you don't just trash junk, you trash corporate junk. Become Sakaya, corp racketeer. Buy minimal shares in a big construction firm. Gets you into shareholder meet. You strut in, $5,000 suit. Silence. Board pales. Folder in hand, mistresses, hidden losses, crim ties. Gentlemen, you murmur into MIC, questions on the annual report. or discuss our consult contract. They pay. Always. Silence money. You feel like a god. No Chuchin, but rake more than a street gang yearly. You sip Dom Perignon, thinking it'll last forever. Evenings, you hit Kitashin, Osaka's party district. Your turf. Enter elite club, hostesses line up, bow. Welcome, Mr. Tanaka. VIP booth, order top cognacs, treat all. Throw cash like confetti. Club owner sits, shaking. Protection fees up, Mikajime, you say, swirling ice. Tough times. He argues, you stare. Gaze heavier than a punch. He caves. In the 90s, you're food chain king. Cops look away. Pauls shake hands. You forgot fear. Big mistake. Where big bucks flow, blood follows. Rival small clan from next prefecture wants construction pie slice. They undercut, torch your trucks. Ain't on a war, caught beef. Back to old ways. Suit off, leather jacket on. Snag their foreman, haul to mountains where you dumped trash. Don't beat, bury him neck deep in debris, glass shards, rusty nails, concrete grit. Sit, think till dawn, you say. Sunrise, he's broken, frozen, signs off contracts. You win, but watching him, you feel less biz shark, more gravedigger. Biz booming, too hot. Pops gets greedy. Wants new mall contract, but Tokyo heavies are in. Meet set in Kyoto tea house. Neutral ground. You ride with Pops as muscle. Under jacket, chocker weight, Smith & Wesson. Carrying's a crime, but Pops insisted. Meet sours. Yells, threats, Tokyo won't budge. One reaches inside. Your strung out nerves, years of stress, club all-nighters, snap. Reflex over thought. Draw. Bang. Aimed for shoulder to scare, hand shakes. Hits neck. Blood sprays tatami, Pop's suit, your hands. Silence. Pop's eyes corpse, then you. Bounce, dad, you mutter, lips quivering. Pops fixes tie, slips out back. Your call. I saw nothing. Cops surround. Megaphones blare. You do Migawari, take the fall. Wipe Pop's prints from teacup. Set gun down. Exit hands up. Flashes blind. Papers W mad shooter tomorrow. Your biz career, clubs, millions, gone in a flash. Trial quick. You clam up. Plead guilty. 12 years hard time. Clan lawyer nods from gallery. Clan won't forget. Fam's covered. But Pop's absent, big developer meet. Already carving that contract you killed for. In Fuchu prison, they shave you bald. Trade fancy suit for numbered robe. Ink only for guards now. Cell door slams. Life over? Nah, real survival school starts. Welcome to Fuchu. No yells, fights. Silence rules. Name erased. Year 489. Jap prison breaks will with drill. Up 6:30. Work frozen in pose hours. Twitch. Baton whack. Drives YA crazier than torture. But hierarchy holds. Evenings, inmates whisper Aniki, offer tea, smokes. You sit cell center like exiled king, networking other clans. Prison's your uni, teaching patience while outside world zooms, 9/11, Iraq war, iPhones. You're stuck in 90s. Pops visits sparse, gripes cops squeezing, biz. Then stops. Lawyer reports flat, stomach cancer. Stage 4. You beg release to say bye, denied. Crook's got no fam, Pops dies alone. Your sacrifice? Wasted. Saved him from bars, not death. Clan crumbles. Can't cry, round guards, fist clenches till bloody. You walk free after 12 years. Instead of Mercedes fleet, one kid in rental car. Where's the crew, you ask? Potato ordinances ban Yakuza gathers, he says. We're underground now. Tokyo's sterile clean. Light a cig, driver freaks, smoke detectors. You feel like a dino. Clan hands envelope, tiny outskirts pad. Hit bank, denied. 5-year rule. New law, no account, no lease, no SIM on your name. You're a ghost. Cash rich, but can't live legit. Sitting in park with cheapsake can watch smartphone zombies. You were Yamaguchi-gumi prince, now old fart fumbling touchscreens. Old buddy calls, wants you back, need old school muscle. No choice. You can't hack this clean world. Gimme the address. Buddy leads to new clan office. Expect maps, smoke, guns? Nah, room of young punks in cheap shirts, on phones, laptops. Welcome to 21st century, he says. Racket's dead. Protection's toast. Now Tokusagi, special fraud. Hand script. Call geezers, pose as grandkids, granny, it's me. Wrecked car. Need cash quick for payoff. You stare. Dragon tat itches undershirt. I'm a warrior, you growl. Broke bones for the clan. You want me scamming helpless old bags. Kid laughs. Warriors rot in jail or graves, uncle. We need dough. Dial or split. You sit, fingers, knife gripping, pros, shake. Hello, granny, you croak. That sec, you die as Yakuza. Turn Chinpira, small-time punk. Rake millions for clan, but feel filthier than burying bodies. New foe aimed rival clan. It's hanger, street gangs dodging, potato by staying unofficial. No code, no ink, no ubitsum finger chops for apologies. Just wildcards. They invade turf, rob your marks. One night homebound, 5 hoodies surround. They don't know you, see old timer. Wallet, Gramps. You laugh. First time in years, alive. Come here, pups. Scraps quick. You're aged, breath short, liver aches, but got 80s street fight smarts. Palmage nose break on 1, kneecap on 2, rest scatter. Wipe blood over downed foe. Won the brawl, lost the war, tomorrow 50 replace M. No respect for your past. You're just old hood. August 2015. History loops. Yamaguchi-gumi splits again. Thousands bolt, form Kobe Yamaguchi-gumi. Tension, war prep orders. But you watch weary. Recall 80s war? Fought for ideals. Now old timers scrap for power scraps. Boss says, show strength. You are your strawman bank account, empty. No pension, fam, future. I'm out, you say. Drop dime on clan pin on table. Dukatagi, return to civvy life. But civilian world don't want you. Where's an ex-Yakuza go? Can't bank, no jobs. One spot don't ask history, pays cash, Fukushima 1. Post, 2011 meltdown, plant needs cleanup crews. Dirty, risky, scrape rad soil, clear red zone rubble. Recruits debtors, homeless, ex-yaks. Head north. Dorm like barracks. Morning, suit up, mask, dosimeter. Enter dead town. Houses empty, weeds choke. Shops frozen in 2011 stock. Mirrors your soul, void and rads. Shovel rad dirt into black bags. Dosimeter clicks, tick, tick. Your death knell, but whatevs. Here, amid invisible peril, you feel useful again. Nuclear samurai. Sacrifice to cleanse land. Your final atonement. Undersuit, back dragon fades slow. Back to Osaka. Health tanks. Docks, cancer. Maybe rads, SIGs, or life. Tiny room in grimy Doigai flophouse for down and outs. No treatment though, no insurance. Lie on thin futon. Neon flickers through window. City noise that forgot you. Pull old pick, 1989. Young you in Versace, pops beside black Merc. World Kings. Stare at hands, missing pinky tip. Chopped in 98 to atone to pops, didn't work. Tats wrinkled, faded. Dragon pooped. Poor cheapsake from carton. Kanpai, whisper to void. Down it. Close eyes, see not prison, Fukushima, call center. See day you pinned on, family part, had a name. Morning, landlord finds body. Cops print, ex-Yamaguchi-gumi, high risk. Cops mercs, another dino extinct. State cremates. Ashes scattered nameless grave. No name, honor, memory. End of an era. Did you like this story? If the fate of Yakuza touched your heart, give it a like. That's the best thank you for all my efforts.
My Telegram channel has a lot of interesting stories. Link in the description.